some of the area, probably away from where the actual festival is, because we're not going to be able to, you know, drive in and out. But there'll be they're going to do a good job with that. They're going to charge a fee of, like, you buy a bracelet and it's for the day. He hasn't exactly set me on the exact amount. The last I heard, he said they usually charge around $12 a day, but he told me that he really wanted to do good in scribbing, so he was thinking more along the $7 for the whole entire day. You just pay for it one time, or your child, they come and go and
come back all day long and
ride it time after time, whatever they want to do.
That's what people keep asking me. Is it going to be one price? Is it going to be different price for different things? But that's what I'm trying to get out there. If you just buy the armband for your child, they go in and out all day long and ride whatever they want to ride and do whatever they want to do in the kids' zone.
That's right.
So being on the safe side, we could say somewhere between $7 and $10.
That's right.
Somewhere,
yes, sir.
Somewhere in that area,
yes,
but less than what they normally
He told me the rock wall was a different thing, so it was like, I'm pretty sure what you're going to find is it's going to be around $10. Might as well figure, and you'll be able to do everything all day long. Okay. Because the rock wall's an additional. Apparently, I've never done a rock wall, but and don't have any plans to. But
oh, come on, Jason, you could probably scamper up that thing in a heartbeat, couldn't you?
Yeah, with a fire truck.
Like me.
Officer Sloan here talk about the car show. That's another highlight from 10 to 3 classic car show. Is that correct?
Well, it'll actually probably end up going a little bit past, because what we're going to do is it's not really a classic car show. It's just an open show for everybody.
So if anybody can bring their cars there, they're proud
cars,
of it.
Trucks, motorcycles, tractors.
You're proud of it. Bring it and show it off, right?
That's it.
We got Assistant Chief Donald Sloan in from Scriven talking about the car show and other events going on in Scriven this Saturday. Go ahead, Chief.
Well, for this show, we're just doing a top 20 class. So we'll have the judges go out as the cars come in, and we'll judge them and score them.
Okay.
Then our top 20 people will win, which we've actually got a best tractor, and then top club participation also included in that. The club that shows up with the most members, of course, they'll win the top club. Then we'll do about 2 o'clock, 2:30 right now, we're going to do the award ceremony. Then after the award ceremony, we're looking at starting the burnout competition that we'll be doing towards the end of the show.
Now, where is that going to be held, the burnt-out competition?
That'll be held on the little path road in between the Scriven First Baptist Church and our city shop.
Oh, okay. And so that's going to be held there. Now, tell us what kind of vehicles and who can enter the burnout competition.
Anybody. It's a $20 to $5 fee to enter into the burnout competition. If you enter into the car show, then that automatically covers the burnout competition also. So you can either join the show and do the burnout competition, or you can just come in and just sign up and register to do the burnout competition.
So what can people expect if they don't want to participate in the burnout competition? What can they expect to see in a burnout competition?
What it is we got 6 categories that we judge on.
Mm-hmm.
Main thing is smoke.
Smoke? How much smoke does back tires can do?
The more smoke you get, the higher your score gets.
Okay.
If you smoke them till you blow them, then you get extra points on that. Of course, the big benefit is it's not very often you can legally go out and do a burnout on a city street.
No, yeah, that's right.
This is a unique opportunity.
Yes, sir. You got the sanction of the Scriven Police Department to say burn out in Scriven. And when will that take place?
That'll be Saturday, right towards the end, and we may end up starting it a little bit early and actually doing it in with the car show, depending on how many people.
Are you talking like 4 or 5 o'clock? What time?
No, it'll start no later than 2.
2 o'clock, the burnout competition. And who do people need to see to enter the burnout competition?
They can see me or Denise. Pipe will be set up there at the car show doing registration.
At the car show. They go to the car show and register for the burnout competition.
Yeah, because it all runs right in together.
Now, can anybody enter the burnout competition in a front-wheel drive vehicle?
Yes, they can.
Good luck. That's what we were just saying.
Like I said, we have the safety precautions out and everything, and we have a waiver that they have to sign. Releases liability and everything. They don't sign the waiver. They got
barrels of grease pick up out there.
We do. We got a grease crew.
Just in case somebody decides to really do it. And that sounds like a lot of fun right there. You know, we've had mud ball. I don't think we've ever had a burnout competition around here.
This will be the second one. We had a show the first of the month at the fairgrounds. We did a car show for the Exchange Club. And,
at the fairgrounds? Now, where did you burn out of there? The one up the hill?
No, they got a concrete slab in the back corner back there by the
Oh, do they?
the pull track.
Oh, okay.
And we held it right there.
Okay.
So that was our first ever, and we ended up with 7. It was a good show.
Well, good.
It's a lot of fun. They can go to our Facebook page and kind of see what's going on. We got it posted on our Wayne County Cruisers Facebook page.
So once again, if you want to enter that burnout competition, do they win anything?
They're
Because you said the categories were, first of all, the most smoke. What other things do you look for to judge in the burnout competition?
well, some of the things are kind of like showmanship. If they put on a little show,
Little show,
to kind of make
alright.
it good, they get a little scoring for that.
Uh-huh.
Instant smoke.
Instant?
If you start out, I didn't bring the list with me.
Several
But
categories?
There's several categories in it.
What about distance and smoke?
No, we don't move.
You don't move.
It's all
You
stationary.
just got to sit right there, huh?
For safety, we don't do.
So they just got to sit there and burn.
Sit there and hold it
Sit
and
there
smoke
and
it.
burn in one spot and lay a lot of rubber down the road.
Kind of like being at the beach.
Yeah,
Kind of like being at the beach, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But the winner of that there will end up getting a nice trophy. Tim's Home Medical has come on board, and they're going to be sponsoring the $250 cash purse.
Oh, good. Way to go, Tim. Tim's Home Medical, right here on South
So
First
they'll
Street.
get a trophy and some money to pay for them tires that they
Yeah,
bring
pay
up.
for them tires. That's right.
But
But that sounds like a lot of fun.
it is. It's very interesting.
Now, Assistant Chief Donald Sloan in here this morning, along with the Mayor of Scriven, Jason Weaver. Tell folks what they can do to be safe coming into Scriven, parking, and leaving Scriven, Donald.
The main thing is be very observant,
Okay.
because there would be a lot of people running around.
Yeah, and kids don't think a lot of times.
No, they don't.
They see that next event, and that excites them, and they go running. So be very, very careful.
Keep your speeds down. Obey the road signs. Like I said, be very cautious and alert for those little ones that'll be running around.
Parking just here, there, and yonder, wherever you can find and slap a car in somewhere.
Pretty much the majority of the parking is going to be around on the outsides. There's really not no set designated. Pretty much. Just
You
wherever
can
you
go
can
across
find
the
a place.
tracks too and
You
park
can-
over there
you
where
can
Bonnie
park
Sports
across
where it
the
used to be.
tracks.
There's a lot of area to park there, and then there's other areas that churches may have their parking lots open. I know I've done that before.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
And,
going to stay for the fireworks and you want to see it, that's across the tracks, alongside the tracks is probably a good place to park, because then you reserve your place for later on in the night so you can see the fireworks.
Now, even though the fireworks are going to be still set off where they normally are over there at the ball field, most of the events are going to be taking place around downtown, one block over. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're not having any events taking place around the ball field at all.
Did you ever be able to get the permission from the schools for people to bring lawn chairs to sit in their open area?
We have now. I've been at conference for 5 days, so Mike possibly has that answer. I'm not sure. I saw him yesterday briefly.
You just talk to the principal down there, wouldn't you do?
Probably Jay. He probably talked to Jay.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
thought the principal could make that decision.
well, maybe, but they're in transition right now, so I'm not sure.
They're in transition.
I'm not sure if
Well,
Miss
then Jay would
Sean
be the
or Miss
person to talk
Reagan
to.
are there.
It wouldn't be where you park. You just open up the gate. People can walk in, put out their lawn chairs, and be able to sit there and watch the fireworks. I've done that.
They
before.
did that last year, so I'm sure. I mean, I don't see why it would be a.
I got a question for the assistant chief over here. Bob had the story on this morning about July 1st. That new law for Georgia kicks in there, where if a police officer sees you riding down the road with your cell phone in your hand,
In your hand, talking on
in
it.
your hand, talk. Now, what if you just what will you look for? What would the officers out there look for when a person, beginning July 1st here in the state of Georgia, look for with a person with a cell phone in their hand?
Basically, that's it. Talking with a cell phone on your hand. Anything in your hand while you're driving.
What if you're just listening?
I tell you what they look for. Window tint, because they can't see the phone in your hand.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of folks, and that's the question I have for you. There's a lot of folks out there who have window tinting that, you can't see in that front. I know the back windows are okay to tint and everything like that, but the side windows...
That's only on a truck.
Only on a truck.
Truck and an SUV.
But not the but on cars...
car, all the way around, has to be no darker than 32%.
32%, okay, 32%. I was just wondering. So, and I know that that from what Bob said on local news this morning, there's going to be a no grace period that is going to start right off on Sunday on July 1st, and some situations there'll be warnings, some situations there'll be tickets and stuff like that. I went off and bought myself a big rubber band that I'm going to put around my head. and hold my cell phone next to my ear like that. Would
You
that
gonna
work?
take a picture of that and post it up?
Well, I'm sure there will be somebody come up with
Yes, sir.
something
I was
for it.
thinking in my office this morning, this is great for entrepreneurs right now, for folks who don't have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi in their vehicle, you got to come up with something where a person can talk on their phone, but they don't have it in their hands, like, can you have a hat where it hangs down in front of you?
Then you got your vision problem there.
A blurred vision problem. And
the best thing is they do make speakers that you can mount to your mirror and attach to your phone.
I just got to figure out how to do it in my truck. It's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, OnStar, it's got all that. I don't know how to work any of that stuff. So I've got to go back down to the dealership and get them to show me.
Butch, let me mention too that
Back to Jason Weaver, the mayor of Scriven. Go ahead.
We were at conference this weekend in Savannah for GMA, the municipal associations, and we got some news yesterday afternoon that Buddy Carter is planning to be there Saturday in Scriven, and speak, and so you come on down, come spend a day, you'll be able to listen to him speak. Very possibly,
My buddy's going to be
in Scriven.
In Scriven?
Yeah.
What time?
He hasn't given me the time, but I'm sure it's going to be between the 4 and 7-ish hour.
4 to 7-ish.
Yeah, somewhere
along in there.
I'm supposed to call him today to get that set up. I just got the message late last night.
Is he going to go out there and beach music dance with the second
If he stays around, he probably will.
Yeah. Could do that.
And Brian Kemp is doing everything he can to get his schedule cleared. I talked to him at that conference this weekend.
Yeah. Well, don't we have Brian Kemp coming on the Butch and Bob Show in
the 13th.
13th? Yeah, we got. He actually is going to be here in the studio.
Yeah.
And we've already talked to Casey Cagle over the phone. And
Casey,
Brian,
Casey may be coming, or some of Casey's people. So it's a good time if you don't know these guys and know who you're going to vote for. I mean, it's an important, y'all say it every time, but it's an important election. Get involved, know
for the mayor.
I bet you
it's not mayor, but it's for the governor of the state of Georgia.
I'd be interested to know. I bet people don't even know who's running for Secretary of State. That's in Brian's old position.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, we had one of them on there the other day. Somebody said the phone cannot touch your body, so I'm going to have to give up that big rubber band idea of sticking it next to my ear.
Well, the
phone cannot touch your body in any type of way.
You don't have to, because that's how cities gets revenue.
Yeah.
About the vendors, let's get back to Scriven.
Yeah.
30 vendors.
Oh, come on, we're having fun talking about phones.
Yeah, we got over 30 vendors. Last I looked, I think there's 30, I'd hate to give a number, 36, 37, something like that.
A lot of vendors, huh? It's gone up.
From Domino's Pizza to local
Can people
smoke
set up?
ribs.
Can people still set up?
What we did was we had the deadline, as we discussed the last time, and as normal Americans, we all wait till the deadline's over to call.
And procrastinators, I'm one of the best.
So we're trying to bring in a new method that will make you meet these deadlines. So what we've done is we've done a one-day vendor license. You can still be a vendor at the show, but instead of $25, it's $35, and you get a red piece of paper to vendor. So if you want to go set up at Aunt Susie's yard, you can. But as long as we have the room down them streets, we'll stick you right in there, in there with us.
We got somebody text in. If you have questions or comments, folks, you can always text in to us on our regular business line. It's text enabled at 912-427-3711, 912-427-3711. There's somebody there on the other side of Waycross that's listening this morning, and there's another station over that way kind of interfering over there on the other side of Waycross. And so if you're out and about, you can always listen to our morning show. If you're on the fringes or anywhere in the world, you can listen to it on bigdogcountry.com, or we've got a free app. Just go to your favorite app store, type in Big Dog, WIFO, follow the instructions, and that app will come up on your phone, and you can hit on it and listen to the morning show between 7 and 9. You can also listen, like when Bob does the softball games, football games, baseball games, all that. You can listen to it on there. And then when we don't have all that on there, we have our AM station, Fox Sports Radio 1370 AM, The Buzz, WLOP, streaming down there. So the morning show 105.5 FM, BigDogCountry.com, and on our free app. Just go to your favorite app store and type in Big Dog WIFO and listen to it on your smartphone. All right, go ahead, Jason.
Also, Morgan Street, this is roads that will be closed, like closed down Friday. So
okay. Morgan
Street, which is the road demographically, when you pass the bank, the big oak tree that hangs over 84 that's Morgan Street where it turns. That road will be completely closed. You won't be able to turn in off of main 84 out to Main Street. And it'll be closed at the other end by the fire station. Then Gray Street will be closed from Church Street will be closed at the intersection at First Baptist Church and behind Autumn Hall Credit Union. You'll be able to come in by the post office and go up Blocker, but you won't be able to come any further in. Those roads will be closed, both ends, so that's foot traffic only. I mean, not golf cart traffic, not bicycle traffic, foot traffic only.
Talking about the entertainment, said you got some speakers, but Corky says they're going to take the stage around 6, is that correct?
Around 6 o'clock.
And the band's going to play at 7, right?
The band's going to play at 7.
Up to the fireworks show.
Yes, and where we set the stage yesterday and where we have it set, it's very possible that they'll probably play maybe a little longer because it's a great view from the stage to the fireworks. So Mike was telling me yesterday, this is perfect. This is perfect. So
they got a great spot for the fireworks. So they get to playing their great music.
Well, that's the perks.
That's the perks. Okay. Yeah.
Because the location where everything's going to be is perfect because now that we went with more of the higher fireworks, you got a clear open shot all the way back to the ball field from that area. There's only one little blind spot to the far right if you're looking back towards the school from 84. But all that area back in there from where the show and everything's actually going to be is nice, clear, open sky. So
the fireworks are going higher, and you're not going to have ones that go down low. They're all going to go up high so you can see it from a long way around.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And we greatly appreciate everybody, all the community that steps up helping us. All the contractors we deal with on a daily basis in the city all have donated and pitched in. Wayne Memorial Hospital makes this happen every year. We want you to come down. We want everybody to come, have fun.
What's going to be fun is the Scriven 4th of July fireworks on June 30th, this Saturday. Festivities and activities and all kinds of events starting at what time, Mayor?
Car show starts at 10 o'clock,
and
the festival we put to start actually around 12, but we talked to everybody, and just about everybody's going to be setting up. Going to be ready to go by 10 because of the car show, and it'll run until you go home. As long as you don't act crazy, you can hang out all night.
Okay. So all you crazy folks, keep it in line.
That's right. We'll be watching. It's going to be hard.
Okay, that was the assistant chief over there said we'll be watching. Somebody texted in, is the Wayne County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard going to raise the flag?
Yes, they are.
They want to know. When will the Wayne County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard raise the flag? Do we know the time? 12 o'clock. High noon.
12 o'clock.
The assistant chief over here.
Because we'll do car registration, actually, which they'll probably start showing up about 7 o'clock in the morning. Normally routine they do. Registration will run up till 12, so the 12 o'clock will actually be the initial kickoff of the actual car show section, which is also the same time we got set for the main festivities downtown to be the actual kickoff on that, so they kind of run right there together.
All right.
So 12 o'clock we'll do the raising of the flag and
12 o'clock
do all our honors and respects.
Okay. Somebody wants to know if there's beer allowed.
No.
So no alcoholic beverages. Tell us about the ordinances and rules and regulations in Scriven when it comes to alcoholic beverages out in public places.
There is no alcoholic beverages used.
So you cannot be out.
No, not out and about.
No, you can't. Not walking up and down the street with your red Solo.
No, that falls under the open container law.
Oh, the open container law. Okay.
Which I'm sure there'll be some with it stuffed in their cups and stuff like that. But
yeah, you can hide them pretty good in a Yeti like this.
Yeah, not when you're walking in three ways. You can't.
Not 3 ways.
Yeah.
So no, folks, from a legal standpoint, if you're going to be doing that, do it on somebody's private property.
That's right.
On their house.
That's right.
But you got permission to be there.
Be sensible. Kids. We got a kid zone.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
Especially you're going to be driving off, too. So.
Yeah, if you're going to be driving off, too.
Yeah, we'll have, I talked with Sheriff last night out at the Harris Corn Roast, and he's sending over 4, I think he said 4 in himself is coming to work, Scriven that night, and then I know we got all 3 of ours will be working, so that's 7, and I don't know who else, probably a bunch.
Yeah. The great thing about going to the fireworks show, I said, after it's over, the law enforcement does a good job of moving the traffic quickly out of Scriven.
Yeah, we're actually going to cone off sections of the highway to where we have open lanes coming out on 84.
That's what
we've
all
done
time
the last couple of years.
Go to the island.
And it works out forever.
Good luck getting off, yeah.
Yeah,
the fireworks in Scriven are better.
These guys
they are.
have it
They're
to an art. You know, I'm the newcomer, January, but these guys have it to an art. Like when we sat down and started discussing, him and Pruitt and Mike was on the phone. They were calling DOTs, and they're getting barrels brought in. They're going to keep one lane as a constant moving lane, leaving Scriven back towards Jesup, and the other lane with barrels. The other lane will be a constant moving, pulling out from 9 Run Road. I mean, just they got it to an art.
Yes, they've been doing it for a long time.
25, 30 minutes, I would guess. Scriven is completely.
Isn't it amazing?
Back to
keep
waiting to see whose dog's going to walk by.
Yeah, just remember, folks. That's one of the Beatitudes that a lot of folks feel that should have been added in was blessed are the flexible, for they won't get bent out of shape. And that's one I really have to learn to live with myself. So just be patient, be flexible, just learn that, there's going to be traffic there coming in and out, and just realize that and enjoy the event, and don't worry about saving 2 minutes.
You coming?
I plan on being there. You having a Dunkin' booth?
I am.
Are you going to be up there?
No, you are.
I hadn't volunteered for that. What time are you going to have a Dunkin' booth?
The only Dunkin' booth.
When it's 90-something degrees outside and humidity up, that may be pretty good sitting up on that thing.
Not when that water starts being like peanut water and boiling.
Yeah, I know, it starts boiling, yeah.
The only Dunkin' booth I'm going to be at is the Dunkin' Donut booth.
Little humor there. Very little humor there from the mayor.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, Jason.
Well, I try.
You try. Jason Weaver in here, along with Assistant Chief Donald Sloan from Scriven, talking about all the 4th of July festivities that it's going to be on June 30th, because y'all like to have your event on Saturday so everybody can participate all day long into the evening, and can sleep in just a little bit later on Sunday morning before they go to church.
That's right. I'm going to try myself this year to go down to the island to see this combustion that Bob's talking about.
Are they going to have theirs on the 4th?
I think one of them's the 3rd and one's the 4th.
I think Jekyll is 3rd.